Xeriscaping is a low-maintenance form of gardening with drought-resistant plants. It is low maintenance as you don't have to go out as often to tend to your plants and water them. It is also better for conservation and the environment as your garden will not require as much water and use fewer pesticides. And it is a great solution if you don't have the time to maintain a lush garden. The Xeriscape landscape method was introduced during a period of Colorado drought, and the name is a compound of the Greek word xeros, meaning dry, and scape, as in landscape. Although xeriscaping may sound similar to xeroscaping, one does not need to resort to a yard of nothing but rocks to implement it. You can still have a pretty yard when utilizing this method. The key to maintaining a great-looking, low-water landscape is to select the right plants. Xeriscape landscaping is based on 7 principles. The 7 principles are not new. They have been practiced in the landscape industry for decades. The concept of combining all 7 guidelines into one effort toward landscape water conservation is what makes Xeriscape landscaping unique. The principles are: number 1, planning and design is the foundation of any water-wise landscape. Number 2, soil analysis will determine whether soil improvement is needed for better water absorption and improved water holding capacity. Proper soil conditioning is key to allowing plants to develop deep and healthy roots. Number 3, practical turf area suggests that turf grasses be used as a planned element in the landscape. Lawn sizes are smaller and carefully placed. Alternative low water, low maintenance turf types and native grasses are also suggested. Number 4, appropriate plant selection keeps the landscape more in tune with the natural environment. Both native and exotic plants make up a huge variety of plants available for Xeriscape landscaping. Number 5, by simply using efficient irrigation such as drip irrigation and watering at the right times, you can instantly save 30 to 50% on your water bill. Number 6, use mulches in flower and shrub beds to prevent water loss from the soil through evaporation and to increase water penetration during irrigation. Number 7, appropriate maintenance preserves the beauty of the Xeriscape landscape plus saves water. Pruning, weeding, proper fertilization, pest control, and irrigation systems adjustments all conserve water. Xeriscape landscapes need not be cactus and rock gardens. They can be green, cool landscapes full of beautiful plants maintained with water-efficient practices. To start Xeriscaping your yard, you should look to plants that are low maintenance, require a low amount of water, and ideally are native to your area. In addition, you can also select from the best natural plants and flowers from other regions and similar climate zones. There are lots of plants available, from annuals and perennials to grasses, shrubs, and trees that will thrive in a Xeriscape setting. Plant placement is also important. You want to group plants that require about the same amount of water together. You also want to plant in the areas of your yards that are protected from extreme sun or wind. A Xeriscape can cost less both to build and maintain than traditional landscaping. They are often simpler and easier to build, and Xeriscapes need less maintenance. A good water-wise landscape can be designed that requires less irrigation as well as weekly mowing maintenance. And through proper plant selection, trimming and pruning requirements can be minimized. In sum, Xeriscaping is a creative landscaping technique that uses low maintenance, drought-tolerant plants grouped together to form natural-looking, attractive landscapes that take less time to maintain and conserve energy, natural resources, and water.